Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So last week I put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, and going off the feedback, a bunch of you guys really seemed to enjoy that video, as there was at least one method all of you guys could grind out and make a ton of money in no time. However, truth be told, some of the methods in that video have been updated or they've been changed, so I thought I'd go ahead and quickly put together somewhat of an updated version to that video, seeing as it did help out so many of you guys. So as always, if you guys do enjoy this video and you would like to see me cover more money guides in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe with notifications turned on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so coming in for the very first money making method, and that is by beating this week's brand new time trial. It is known as Califia Way, and of course will earn you guys a very nice 100k in only a couple minutes. So you guys that have watched my previous time trial methods, you'll know that I prefer to do these time trials on motorcycles. The motorbikes that I would suggest you guys go ahead and do these time trials on are the Bati A01 or the Hakuchu. Now last week I actually done it on the Bati A01, so just to mix things up, I'm going to use the Hakuchu in today's video, just to prove to you guys that either of these bikes are equally as good as each other. The Bati A01 in my opinion is much more quicker on turning and for popping wheelies quickly in case you guys lose speed, but overall the Hakuchu is just a beast. Once you guys get on a straight, it might be a bit more slower on the turns, but like I said, because these time trials are just over a minute long, you really don't have to make that many turns. And like I said, as long as you guys follow the method and the route that I take in this video, I'm confident that all of you guys will be able to complete this week's time trial straight away. Okay, so this week's time trial is called Califia Way and has a part time of only 1 minute 24. So like I said, it's very quick. Now you won't get a waypoint to the finish line unless you guys go ahead and start the race, then you press start, and then you mark up to finish line. Then from here you can hold down Y to respawn back into the race, and now you guys have a waypoint to the finish line. So the first thing you guys want to do is be facing this way, have just your front wheel outside of the circle so you can get a little half a second extra, pop a wheelie as soon as you start the time trial, and take an immediate left over this bridge. Now do be careful on this side, you might get a car coming head on, so keep an eye out. I would suggest holding down A or X on the PlayStation to lean forward when you're making these turns, and then as soon as you get onto the straight, pop a little wheelie to increase your speed again. This is the good thing about the Hakuchu, you can't pop as many wheelies, but when you do, it really does make a difference. So as you guys can see, whenever I get a little straight, I just pop a cheeky wheelie. Now when you approach this point, stay on the inner left side so you don't have to make a turn. You're going to be kind of off-road, but as you guys can see, it will save you guys having to make a quick left. You can just go straight past this road over onto the bridge. Now from here, the rest of the time trial is off-road, so every time you guys make a turn, I would suggest using your handbrake, which is usually RB or R1, rather than your brake, which is usually L2 or LT. Now from here, like I said, it's very self-explanatory. Just follow the waypoint, hold down, lean forward when you're making the turns, and if you can, try and pop some little wheelies in between. Now here, this part approaching, you want to jump over this little jump onto the other part, saving you guys about 3 or 4 seconds. By doing this little jump, it enables you guys to mess up like you're about to see. I slow down, practically come to a full stop, and I'm still able to complete this. I do mess up again, so as you guys can see here, this turn you want to slow down. It's very steep and it's very sharp. I ended up crashing into a rock and completely slowing down. You want to do a bit better than I done, but if you do slow down too much, just pop a few wheelies like you can see me doing. And I crashed into this wall again because I was panicking, looking at my time, thinking, am I going to do it? But like I said at the start, because you're so ahead of the time, by using the tips earlier on in the race, you're able to mess up 2, 3, 4 times and still complete it straight away. However, moving on to the second best money making method, and that is by grinding out the triple money and triple RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on all of the MOC missions. Now sometimes Rockstar Games add double money instead of triple money, so just in case Rockstar Games do end up changing this promotion in the future, I'm going to fully break down how much you guys will earn, whether it's triple money or double money, so you all know what to do straight away. I did mention, these are the MOC missions, so you guys will need to own an MOC in order to actually launch these missions. So as I already mentioned earlier on, you can join one of my crews and find some players that way, but also if you guys do join my crew, you're better off also leaving a comment underneath this video. You can say need MOC followed by a platform and whether or not you got a mic, because I know certain players only like to play with other players who've got mics. And likewise, if you guys actually own an MOC, you can say I own an MOC looking to grind this out, need associate associates. And also don't forget to leave your gamer tag as well as your PSN so people can find you easily. Now like I said, I know certain players only like to grind out methods with other players who've got mics, but I guarantee as long as all of you guys have watched this video all the way through, you won't even need a mic to grind this out. It's so goddamn easy and straightforward. Once everyone knows what they're doing, it's practically impossible to fail. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be thinking, what is the best mission to actually grind out for money in RP? And it is actually the 5th mission, the MOC mission called Cover Blown. Trust you me guys, I've smashed out all of these missions several times, and in fact I do actually have gameplay of me completing every single one of these MOC missions on my channel, so if you guys do want to go and check those out, do feel free to. Now once you guys are in the setup menu, obviously you want to change the difficulty to hard so you get that 1.5 extra cash and RP, and then from here go ahead and invite your 3 friends into the game. It does only require 1 other player to launch this mission, however you guys will be receiving bonuses for every other player that you have in your game, which I will talk about later on in the video. However, it is worth mentioning, you're better off just trying to invite as many people in here as possible, because you aren't going to have no advantage by doing it with just 2 players. It isn't the type of mission where another player can actually fail the mission for you, which I know is pretty rare. Coming from someone that's played a lot of GTA 5 over the last 2 years, I do remember those days when I used to grind out contact missions with noobs and I had to rely on them to do one basic thing and they kept on just failing it. That shit right there will trigger any man. I don't care how experienced you are at the game. The fact that a random player can't fail the mission for you in the mission is such a massive benefit in my mind. However, go ahead and launch the mission once you guys have got 4 players in your game. Now this mission, like I said, is by far, hands down, in my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree with me down low in the comment section if you don't agree with me. This is hands down the easiest MOC mission you guys can select. You're basically just going to deliver an MOC from one spot, as you guys can see here, right near Trevor's Runway, all the way down to the docks. Now this drive alone only takes about 5 minutes, and that is being very generous. I'm saying 5 minutes including a bunch of crashes and stops and fails like you guys just saw at the start of the video. I pressed start there, but as I was saying, all it requires is for one of you, in this case it's me, to get inside the driver's seat, and then your 3 friends can mount the guns inside the MOC, and then it's practically a walk in the park, as you guys are about to see. Now I'm actually going to fast forward this gameplay to save you guys time, but what you guys will notice is in the bottom right, once you guys encounter your first enemies, you'll get 2 bars. It will say enemy lock on and then speed. So basically you can't let the MOC go under a certain amount of speed before the enemies lock onto you. Now this sounds much worse than it actually is. I remember when Rockstar Games first released these missions, I almost thought this was like the movie Speed, where you know they're on the bus and as soon as they come to a stop the thing's just going to self-explode. I actually think there's another adversary mode with a similar theme to that, but this isn't the case for this mission whatsoever. I fully tested this method out to see how long can I like sit there until these enemies lock on and take me out, and you guys have all seen the gameplay. I practically come to a full stop right here, as you guys can see on screen, for a long time, and the enemies didn't take me out. I even go ahead and press start to see if there's any enemies around me, and there clearly was. So you guys don't have to worry about crashing into a wall and coming to a full stop and then exploding. The mission really isn't that hard like I initially thought that it would be. I've at least played this mission about 7-8 times and not died once. I've not seen the MOC to get destroyed once, so you guys really have to be below level 12 to fail this mission, or just really new to GTA 5. And what you guys would also notice is there is no roadblocks with these vehicles whatsoever right until the end, where there's one. And you also will notice is that the majority of these Pegasus vehicles will come face first with you. So in many cases you're better off telling your friends not to even shoot the vehicles in front of you, because you can just clip off them and glide straight past them. As I'm sure some of you guys might be aware, when you actually shoot or destroy a vehicle and it becomes stagnant, it could just block up the road and it becomes more of a nuisance than you actually just clipping an active vehicle out the way. But either way, whether you get your friends to take out the vehicles or you just want to drive straight through them, this mission is a walk in the park. And as you guys can see, that is it boys. That is literally the mission done. Just one player driving the MOC from point A to point B with a bunch of your friends in the background just shooting off guns for the hell of it. And if anything, it's actually a pretty fun mission, especially if you're one of the guys sitting in the back. All you got to do is sit on a mounted gun and shoot cars, and you're going to be receiving a load of cash. You really have no reason to complain. Now I know some of you guys might be thinking, am I not better off playing the final MOC mission, which is going to be the hardest? And the simple answer to that is no. All of these MOC missions pay exactly the same, so if you guys want to use some common sense very quickly, you're always better off just doing the easiest option, which will cause you guys less stress and earn you guys much more money in the long run. Now if you guys aren't aware, Rockstar Games have updated how these missions do pay out. every single mission, whether it's contact mission, MOC mission, or the special vehicle missions, they're all very much time based now. So the longer you guys wait in the mission, the more money you guys will be receiving. So to make things very clear for you guys so you don't get confused, I put together this graph right here, and this basically indicates the percentage of payout you guys will receive for the amount of time that you spend in the mission. So as you guys can see here, to receive 100% of the pay from the mission, you guys will have to spend a minimum of 15 minutes in the mission, and that will bag you guys a very nice 47k every single time you do that. So that is method 1 of grinding this mission. As you guys can see right here, we was able to actually deliver the MOC in under 5 minutes. So if you want to grind at the AFK method, like if you guys are eating your dinner, you're watching some YouTube videos, you can literally just park up your MOC and be making money for sitting AFK. And just quickly, in case you guys was wondering of what my friends doing throughout that entire mission, I'm going to show you guys their point of view right now. Literally all they had to do was get in the back of an MOC, mount a turret, and just spray it off against everything they can see. You do also get unlimited ammo whilst you're mounted on these turrets, so it is literally a walk in the park. When I tell you guys it is impossible to fail this mission, I mean it is impossible to fail this mission. So taking off where we just left, the first way of grinding this method is just to sit AFK once you deliver the truck, and then you can just go ahead and deliver it, and you'll receive your nice 47k every single time, as well as an epic 7000 RP. However, if you guys take a look at this graph one more time, by spending 6 to 8 minutes, we're going to be receiving 60% of the pay, not 50%, 60%. So if we want to do some very quick maths, 60% of that 100% payout is still over 28k. So let's just say we complete this mission 3 times, that will only take us 18 minutes, so 3 minutes longer than the previous method. However, by completing it 3 times at 6 minutes each, we're going to be bagging an insane $84,000, which I think we can all agree, for only 3 minutes extra work, you're practically going to be earning double than the previous method, which the majority of people are going to be doing out there. You guys really have no reason to complain. And the great thing is that this is unlimited. You guys can literally grind this out as much as you want, as long as you want. There is no cap. But as always, you guys know how Rockstar go on. They do watch these videos out there, and they might nerf the pay in the future. So definitely get on and make the most of it while you guys can. However, coming in for the third and final best money making method, and that is by grinding out the Cayo Perico heist. I've never included this in any of my compilations, as I thought it was pretty obvious to a lot of you guys that this is one of the best ways to be grinding money as of right now in GTA 5 Online. If you guys aren't aware, the minimum you guys can take from completing this heist is $1 million, and the max you guys can make is $4.5 million. Now, of course, the heist has been out for a couple months now, so I'm not going to go into a full depth on how to beat the heist, as I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen videos on this already. However, what I'm going to do is just quickly show you guys on screen is all of the heist bonus payouts that you guys can earn that not a lot of you guys may be aware of. So as you guys can see on screen, for completing the heist for the very first time, you guys will get a 100k bonus. If you guys do it solo, you'll also get a 100k bonus. Or if you guys go ahead and do it in a full lobby, you'll also get a 100k bonus. So you're much better off doing it solo or in a full lobby of 4 players. If you guys are able to approach the Cayo Perico heist using all different vehicles, you'll earn a 250k bonus. If you steal all of the primary targets during the heist, that's a 150k bonus. If you're able to complete the heist fully stealth, so without alerting any of the guards, that's another 200k bonus. And of course, by completing the elite challenge, that's another 200k bonus. If you guys complete the heist on hard without losing a life, that's another 200k bonus. So maybe some of you guys don't have enough money to buy the submarine yet. Do be sure to leave a comment down below and find other players looking to grind out the Cayo Perico heist. Whether you guys have a submarine or you don't have a submarine, leave a comment down below. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to find a ton of players in no time. Don't forget to leave what console you guys also play on. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. The top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 Online as of right now. As always, if you guys do appreciate this video, all I ask is you take 2 seconds to return the favor with a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe with notifications turned on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Go get your money.